Hello friends and welcome to e-classroom of Ahmednagar College, Junior Wing. Today we are going to study bookkeeping and accountancy in that reconstitution of partnership. That means our fourth chapter, retirement of partner. Friends, you are studying since some lectures admission of partner. That means reconstitution of partnership, and in that admission of partner. In that you may know about reconstitution of partnership. What do you mean by reconstitution? Once again, let us see first what is reconstitution. Meaning of reconstitution of partnership. Here we can see reconstitution of partnership means change in the form of partnership, relationship and share of profit or losses of the partners. That means change in the form of partnership, or maybe in relationship of the partners, or maybe their partner profit sharing ratio. Then in which situations this reconstitution take place? Let us see change in profit sharing ratio. If existing partners decide to change profit sharing ratio with the help of a new agreement. In second case, when new partner is admitted for the purpose of capital, he brings capital, he brings goodwill, and again the old partners have to sacrifice their share of profit for a new partner. And in that case, profit sharing ratio and other things may get changed. Then retirement of a partner, which is our today's point. When a partner retires from the firms, his share of profit, capital and reserves up to the date of retirement of the firm will be paid to him, and so the old partners will gain the profit, that means a profit of that retiring partner, and also there will be change in profit sharing ratio. And in next case, death of a partner. In case of death of a partner, again the same thing will happen, that is profit sharing ratio will be changed, and hence there will be a reconstitution of partnership. Now let us come to our point, that is retirement of partner. Before that, let me discuss reconstitution in Marathi for our Marathi medium students. मित्रांनो, आपल्याला रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन म्हणजे काय हे पाहायचंय. आपण मागच्या ॲडमिशन ऑफ पार्टनर्समध्ये पाहिलेलं आहे ते. त्याच्यामध्ये रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन म्हणजे काय, पुनर्संघटन, पार्टनरशिप फर्मचं पुनर्संघटन कशा प्रकारे होतं ते, त्याच्यामध्ये त्यांच्या पार्टनरशिपमध्ये चेंज होणं, बदल होणं, त्यानंतर त्यांच्या संबंधामध्ये म्हणजे रिलेशनशिपमध्ये बदल होणं, आणि प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो याच्यामध्ये बदल होणं. याच्यामध्ये आपण पाहिलं का कुठल्या परिस्थितीमध्ये रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होत असतं, तर चेंज इन प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो आहे, ॲडमिशन ऑफ पार्टनर ज्यावेळेस नवीन पार्टनरला ॲडमिशन देतो, रिटायरमेंट ऑफ पार्टनर जो आपला आजचा मुद्दा आहे त्यावेळेस, आणि इन केस डेथ ऑफ पार्टनर, एखाद्या पार्टनरचा मृत्यू झाला तर मात्र तिथं रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होत असतं. तर चला आपण पाहूया रिटायरमेंट ऑफ पार्टनर. लेट्स सी व्हॉट डू यू मीन बाय रिटायरमेंट ऑफ पार्टनर. If any member ceases to be a partner, that means leaves a partnership firm, and remaining partners continue to carry on the business of the firm, is called as retirement of partner. ज्या वेळेस एखादा पार्टनर आपला जो काही पार्टनरशिप फर्म आहे, व्यवसाय आहे, तो सोडतो, त्यावेळेस त्याला म्हणू आपण रिटायरमेंट ऑफ पार्टनर. आणि त्याच्यामध्ये वी कॅन सी कॉजेस ऑफ रिटायरमेंट. कशामुळे रिटायरमेंट होऊ शकते? वी कॅन सी ड्यू टू अन ओल्ड एज, ड्यू टू मिसअंडरस्टँडिंग अमंग्स द पार्टनर्स, लॉस इन द बिझनेस, और मे एनी पार्टनर वॉन्ट टू स्टार्ट अ न्यू बिझनेस व्हेंचर. या परिस्थितीमध्ये रिटायरमेंट एखादा पार्टनर घेऊ शकतो. नेक्स्ट, वेज ऑफ रिटायरमेंट. In what ways a partner can get retirement? A partner can give notice to remaining partner in case of partnership at will. पार्टनर आपली नोटीस देऊ शकतो जे बाकीचे पार्टनर्स त्यांना, इन अकॉर्डन्स विथ द ॲग्रीमेंट बाय द पार्टनर्स. दॅट मीन्स ॲज पर द ॲग्रीमेंट ए पार्टनर कॅन गेट रिटायरमेंट, अँड विथ द कन्सेंट ऑफ ऑल पार्टनर्स. ऑल पार्टनर्सच्या कन्सेंटनी म्हणजे परवानगीने तो रिटायरमेंट घेऊ शकतो. These are the ways of retirement. You can see one image here. One partner is leaving the partnership firm and the rest of the partners are remaining partners. Friends, for the solving of example, practical example of retirement of partnership firm, we have to see some ratios. We have to apply those ratios in that example. So let us see which ratios are useful and applied for retirement of partner. First one is new ratio for retirement. Let us see what is new ratio. When the continuing partners decide to share the profit, future profits and losses is, and that ratio is known as new profit sharing ratio. And let us see how it is calculated. It is calculated by two ways or by two methods. First one is by cancelling retiring partner share. You can directly cancel retiring partner shares. Here we can see one example. With the help of this example, we can calculate this new ratio. Here is one example. If A, B and C share profits and losses in the ratio of 4:2:1, and if B retires, what will be the new ratio? Here we get answer. It is by the way of cancelling B's share, that is 2. You can see here B's share is 2 and it is cancelled. So the remaining share will be the share of A and C, and that is why A and C's ratio, new ratio will be 4:1. And second method is if ratio of retiring partners share acquired by remaining partners is given. In this case, we can see one example. If X, Y and Z share profits and losses equally, that is 1:1:1, and Z retires and his share is acquired by X and Y in the ratio of 3:1, calculate न्यू प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो. आता मित्रांनो, इथे एक एक्झाम्पल आहे. आपण या न्यू रेशोमध्ये पाहिलेलं आहे की तुम्ही डायरेक्टली पहिल्या मेथडमध्ये जो रिटायर होतो पार्टनर त्याचा शेअर कॅन्सल करायचा आणि राहिलेले जे शेअर आहे ते रिमेनिंग पार्टनरचे असणार आहेत. या मेथडमध्ये एक्स, वाय आणि झेड हे इक्वल पार्टनर्स आहेत. झेड रिटायर झालेला आहे, त्यांचा एक्स वायचा न्यू रेशो आहे 3:1. सो लेट अस कॅल्क्युलेट दिस न्यू प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो. A old ratio of X, Y and Z is equal, that is 1:1:1. Z's share is acquired by X and Y in the ratio of 3:1. It is already given in the example. So X's gain will be old ratio into acquired ratio, that is 1/3 into 3/4 is equal to 3/12. Then in the same way, Y's gain, what Y is gaining, old ratio into acquired ratio is equal to 1/3. That means old ratio into 1/4. New ratio is equal to 1 divided by 12. Here we got X gain and Y gain. So let us see what will be the share, their new share. X is a new share is equal to old ratio plus gain is equal to 1/3. That means old ratio plus 3/12, that is new gain, and is equal to the ratio will be 7/12. And Y's new share is equal to old ratio plus gain. That means 1/3 is old ratio plus 1/12 is acquired ratio, and is equal to, the answer is 5/12. So here we got new profit sharing ratio of X and Y, that is 7:5. So we have seen how to calculate new ratio by these two methods, which we have to apply in practical example. Again, one more ratio is there, gain or benefit ratio. So let us see first what it means. The ratio in which continuing partners acquire the retiring partner's share is called as gain ratio. मित्रांनो, जो रिटायरिंग पार्टनर आहे त्याचा जो शेअर राहणार आहे आता पार्टनरशिपमध्ये, तो शेअर जे राहिलेले पार्टनर म्हणजे रिमेनिंग पार्टनर्स ऑर वी कॅन कॉल कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर्स त्यांच्यामध्ये विभागले जाणार आहेत आणि त्यांना फायदा होणार आहे आणि त्याच रेशोला आपण म्हणणार आहोत गेन रेशो. इट इज नॉर्मली यूज फॉर रिटर्न ऑफ गुडविल or raised to the extent of retiring partners share. So there is a formula for gain or benefit ratio. Don't forget this formula, it is very important. Gain ratio or benefit ratio is equal to new ratio minus old ratio. This is very important, and let us see it by way of one example. A, B and C are sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2, and B retires and A and C share future profits equally, that is 1:1. So calculate gain ratio. Let us see with the help of this example. First we have one formula for gain ratio, that is new ratio minus old ratio. Here in this example new ratio is also given and old ratio is also given. So we can see here A's gain is equal to 1/2, which is new ratio, minus 4/9, which is old ratio, is equal to, answer is 1/18. And same way C's gain is 1/2, which is new ratio, minus 2/9, which is old ratio, is equal to 5/18. That means gain ratio of A and C is equal to 1:5. मित्रांनो गेन रेशो जो आहे त्याचा फॉर्म्युला तुम्ही पाठ करून ठेवा. न्यू रेशो मायनस ओल्ड रेशो, हे सगळे रेशो आपल्याला फार महत्त्वाचे आहे. जिथं जिथं आवश्यक आहे तिथं मी मराठीत नक्कीच एक्सप्लेनेशन देणार आहे. सो नेक्स्ट लेट अस सी treatment of goodwill. How goodwill is treated, or what will be the accounting treatment of goodwill. It can be seen by the way of journal entries. मित्रांनो आपल्याला काही ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स दिलेले आहेत इथं. वी हॅव सम ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स अँड द स्पेसिमन journal entries for those transactions. Let us see one by one. When goodwill of the entire firm is raised and retained in the business, the journal entry will be goodwill account debit to all partners capital account, and it will be distributed in old profit sharing ratio, old PSR. PSR म्हणजे काय? Profit sharing ratio. It is short form of profit sharing ratio, PSR. And in this case goodwill will appear in new balance sheet. बॅलन्स शीटला ॲसेट साईडला हे गुडविल आपल्याला दाखवावं लागणार आहे. आणि सेकंड केस, when goodwill of entire firm is raised and then written off, the first entry will be as it is, goodwill account debit to all partners capital account, and the second entry will be when goodwill is written off, continuing partners capital account debit in new profit sharing ratio to goodwill account. That means that goodwill will be distributed amongst the continuing partners, and in this case goodwill account will be credited and it will not appear in a new balance sheet. The third case is when goodwill is raised to the extent of retiring partner share and retained in the business, though the entry will be passed goodwill account debit to retiring partners capital account. In this case goodwill will appear in the balance sheet but up to the extent of that share. In fourth case, when goodwill is raised to the extent of retiring partner share and then written off, the first entry will be as it is, goodwill account debit to retiring partners capital account, and the second entry will be passed, it is continuing partners capital account debit to goodwill account, and it will be distributed in gain ratio. And in this case goodwill will not appear in new balance sheet. And one more case is there. In case of goodwill already appears in the old balance sheet. The difference in this case, the difference in goodwill amount can be shown either in profit and loss adjustment account as the case may be, or we can call it as revaluation account, or in partners capital or current account. So these are some of the entries, journal entries for treatment of goodwill. Friends, the transfer of reserve fund or general reserve or accumulated profit or loss. In this case, we have to see that how the profit, accumulated profit or various reserves are transferred to partner's capital account. For that purpose, again, we have to see some journal entries. In the first case, when type of reserves or accumulated profit is transferred to the capital account. In such case, all types of reserves or profits account debit to partners capital or current account. That means partners capital or current account will be credited. In second case, if there is a loss appearing in balance sheet, it will be transferred to partners profit sharing ratio, but the entry will be just reversed to the first one, that is all partners capital oblique current account debit to profit and loss account. That means in this case, if there is a profit, partners capital account will be credited, and if there is a loss, partners capital account will be debited. Okay, let us see revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. Friends, in admission of partners, you have seen what is revaluation accounts. Revaluation account, or we can call it as a profit and loss adjustment account. Let us see here again, when the partner retires from the business, it is desirable to revalue assets and liabilities to bring for its correct values, and such benefit or change in the value of assets and liabilities will be given to the retiring partner also. And in this case, we have to prepare and show the changes to revaluation accounts, or we can call it as profit and loss account. And in such case, when there is a profit or there is a loss on a revaluation of assets and liabilities, it is transferred to partners capital account in their profit sharing ratio. Dear friends, if you want to see more details about revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account, you can refer the previous chapter, that is admission of partner. The specimen of revaluation account is also given in that chapter, and you have studied it. So again, when the partners, when any partner is retired from the firm, again the remaining partners have to adjust their capital again. So let us see what is adjustment of capital. We can see here retirement of partner, and the continuing partner may decide to rearrange their capital in their new profit sharing ratio. मित्रांनो, इथं पार्टनर जे राहिलेले पार्टनर म्हणजे रिमेनिंग पार्टनर, त्यांना आपलं कॅपिटल जे आहे हे रिअरेंज करावं लागतं. कसं? तर प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशोमध्ये. वी हॅव सो मेनी पॉईंट्स हिअर, such as total capital is divided amongst the partner in their new profit sharing ratio. Then new capital balance is compared with the latest capital. Then if there is a surplus or a deficit, it is calculated, and if there is a surplus, may be withdrawn by the partner or paid to the partner. Surplus असेल तर तो पार्टनरला दिला जातो, and if there is a deficit, it may be brought by the partner or transferred to current account or loan account. Capital adjustment journal entries. Again, there are some journal entries, specimen journal entries passed as per the transaction. Let us see one by one. Transaction number 1, if surplus is paid back to continuing partner. In this case, continuing partner's capital account debit to cash oblique bank account. In second case, if surplus on capital is not paid, it means not paid in cash, but it is transferred to the loan account or current account of partner. In this case, continuing partners capital account debit to continuing partners current or loan account. In next case, if continuing partner brings cash towards his deficiency in the capital account, यामध्ये एखादा पार्टनरची जी डेफिशियन्सी आहे त्याने कॅश आणलेली आहे, वी कॅन पास जर्नल एंट्री कॅश और बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट, and if there is a deficit, it is transferred to loan account or current account, continuing partners current oblique loan account debit to continuing partners capital account. So these are some of the specimen journal entries. And at the time of retirement of the partner, retiring partner's share of profit on retirement, it must be calculated up to the date of his retirement on the basis of last year's profit or average profit. मित्रांनो, ज्यावेळेस एखादा पार्टनर रिटायर होतो त्यावेळेस जोपर्यंत त्यांनी काम केलेलं आहे म्हणजे डेट ऑफ रिटायरमेंट त्या डेटपर्यंत त्याला त्याचे जे काय प्रॉफिट आहे, जो काय हिस्सा आहे त्याचा शेअर ऑफ प्रॉफिट, तो त्याला देणं पार्टनरशिपला भाग आहे. आणि तो जो प्रॉफिट आहे तो कसा कॅल्क्युलेट करतात, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ लास्ट इयर्स प्रॉफिट, मागच्या वर्षी जो काय प्रॉफिट झालेला आहे, किंवा ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट. यू हॅव स्टडीड अबाउट ॲव्हरेज प्रॉफिट इन प्रिव्हियस लेक्चर, दॅट इज ॲडमिशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप. त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही पाहिलेलं आहे. आणि फॉर दिस पर्पज सम जर्नल एंट्रीज आर पास्ड फॉर ट्रान्सफरिंग ऑफ द अमाउंट ऑफ the retiring partner. So let us see for transfer of profit and loss suspense account debit to retiring partner's capital account. First, profit and loss account is opened because the accounts are not yet closed, and that is why one temporary account is opened, which is profit and loss suspense account, and it is debited and to retiring partners capital oblique current account. तो जो हिस्सा आहे तो त्याच्या कॅपिटलला क्रेडिट केला जातो. अँड इन अपोजिट केस, इफ देर इज अ लॉस, ट्रान्सफर ऑफ लॉस, द एंट्री विल बी रिव्हर्स. रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स कॅपिटल ऑब्लिक करंट अकाउंट डेबिट टू प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस सस्पेन्स अकाउंट. फ्रेंड्स, let us see when the amount is payable to retiring partners, which journal entries are passed. Here we have some specimen journal entries and transactions. Let us see it one by one. First, number 1, if the entire amount is payable to retiring partner is paid in one and single installment at a time. लमसम अमाऊंट म्हणजे एकत्रित सर्व अमाऊंट पार्टनरला दिली, रिटायरिंग पार्टनरला दिली, तर काय एंट्री करणार, रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स कॅपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅश ऑब्लिक बँक अकाउंट. इफ द अमाऊंट ड्यू इज पेड इन इन्स्टॉलमेंट to retiring partners and remaining balance of that amount is transferred to his loan account, the entry will be passed. Retiring partners capital account debit to retiring partners loan account. If interest is charged on loan account, interest account debit to retiring partners loan account. If interest is paid in cash, retiring partners loan account debit to cash or bank account. If the total amount due to partner is transferred to loan account, that means it is not paid in cash but entire amount is transferred to loan account. In that case, retiring partners capital account debit to retiring partners loan account. And in last case, if the amount due to retiring partner is partly paid in cash and balance due to transfer to loan account, म्हणजे त्याला अर्धी रक्कम कॅशमध्ये दिली पार्टनरला आणि अर्धी लोन अकाउंटला ट्रान्सफर केली. इन दिस केस द जर्नल एंट्री विल बी पास्ड ॲज retiring partners capital account debit to cash oblique bank account to retiring partners loan account. So once again friends, we have seen so many points in retirement of partnership. So let us see which are those points. Let us review some important points. Number 1, reconstitution means change in partnership, relationship or share of profit or losses. रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन म्हणजे काय मित्रांनो, तर पार्टनरशिपमध्ये बदल किंवा रिलेशनशिप किंवा शेअर ऑफ प्रॉफिट ऑर लॉसेस, त्यांच्या प्रॉफिट अँड लॉसेसमध्ये काही शेअरमध्ये काही चेंज झाले, बदल झाले, त्याला आपण रिकॉन्स्टिट्यूशन असे म्हणणार आहोत. आणि रिटायरमेंट ऑफ पार्टनर मीन्स व्हेन एनी पार्टनर लिव्ज अ पार्टनरशिप फर्म बाय एनी वे. आणि रिटायरमेंट म्हणजे काय, जो आपला आजचा मुद्दा आहे, पार्टनर ज्या वेळेस आपली पार्टनरशिप फर्म सोडून जातो त्यावेळेस आपण त्याला रिटायरमेंट ऑफ पार्टनर असे म्हणतो. अँड नेक्स्ट, न्यू रेशिओ फॉर रिटायरमेंट कॅन बी कॅल्क्युलेटेड बाय कॅन्सलिंग रिटायरिंग पार्टनर शेअर or by considering the gain of existing partners. मित्रांनो, हे रेशो अतिशय महत्त्वाचे आहेत, त्यामुळे रेशो लक्षात ठेवा. काय न्यू रेशो म्हणजे काय, तर वेन रिटायरमेंट न्यू रेशो कॅन बी कॅल्क्युलेटेड बाय कॅन्सलिंग रिटायरिंग पार्टनर शेअर्स. पहिली मेथड आपण पाहिली जी अतिशय सोपी आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये रिटायरिंग पार्टनरचा शेअर कॅन्सल करायचा आणि राहिलेले जे आहेत ते रिमेनिंग पार्टनरचे शेअर असणार आहे. सेकंड मेथड जी आहे ती म्हणजे काय, तर सेकंड मेथडमध्ये जो त्यांना गेन झालेला आहे त्या गेनवरून तो कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे. नेक्स्ट रेशो इज गेन रेशो. वन फॉर्म्युला इज गिवन हिअर, गेन रेशो और वी कॅन कॉल इट ॲज बेनिफिट रेशो, न्यू रेशो मायनस ओल्ड रेशो. मित्रांनो, हा रेशो देखील अतिशय महत्त्वाचा आहे, लक्षात ठेवा. न्यू रेशो मायनस ओल्ड रेशो. PSR, आपण वारंवार PSR म्हटलेलं आहे मी. PSR म्हणजे शॉर्ट फॉर्म आहे कसला, तर प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो याचा. मित्रांनो, रिव्हॅल्युएशन ऑफ ॲसेट्स अँड लायबिलिटीज इज मेड for correct value, for showing correct valuation, and the effect is shown to revaluation, or we can say profit and loss adjustment account. आपण रिव्हॅल्युएशन अकाउंट आणि प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट हे मागच्या चॅप्टरमध्ये म्हणजे ॲडमिशनमध्ये शिकलेलो आहोत. आणि ते रिव्हॅल्युएशन अकाउंट किंवा प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट जो आहे, इट इज प्रिपेअर्ड फॉर showing the changes in the value of assets and liabilities. After that, new partners can adjust their capital in new profit sharing ratio. नवीन पार्टनर जे आहेत ते आपलं कॅपिटल रिटायरमेंट नंतर रिअरेंज किंवा ॲडजस्ट करू शकतात इन देअर न्यू प्रॉफिट शेअरिंग रेशो. Retiring partner's share of profit is paid to him up to the date of his retirement. मित्रांनो, जो पार्टनर रिटायर होतो त्याला त्याच्या रिटायरमेंटपर्यंत म्हणजे डेट ऑफ रिटायरमेंटपर्यंत त्याचा जो हिस्सा आहे शेअर ऑफ प्रॉफिट हा देणं भाग असतं. अँड इन दिस वे वी हॅव स्टडीड द थिअरी ऑफ रिटायरमेंट ऑफ पार्टनर्स. This chapter will be continued in next lecture with practical examples on retirement. So friends, stay at home, be safe. Until then, bye and God bless you.